Like, how's your brain feel? I want you to talk about like the battle in your brain when you're done chewing. I found that really interesting. I think other people would find that interesting.
Okay. Well, um, as I've explained to you before, the best analogy I can think of is like a demon possession. Like, there's someone else living in your brain, and that person has your worst interests at heart.
Right.
Right? It's like pure chaos is just like coming in. And so, like, you're living in your brain, right? And then this visitor comes, and then they slowly, as like the mania, like as your mood elevates, it slowly takes over more and more and more, and there's less of your true self that comes out, and it's more just this visitor.
Is it like
right?
is it like cowering in the corner or something, or trying to fight back?
The reason I like the possession analogy is because you know how sometimes in those movies, you know, the girl's possessed and then all of a sudden she comes to and she's like, you have to help me, you have to get this thing out of me. And there's those like moments of lucidity.
I've seen those.
I get the same thing, right? Where I'm like completely taken over, and then all of a sudden there's like a half an hour where I'm like, I don't want to be like this and this has to change.
Like the other night when I was like, you're faking it. You were completely lucid then.
Yeah.
Right? I could see it in your eyes, like you were completely like, your blink rate slows, right?
Yeah.
Your fidgeting on your face slows down.
That's kind of like the best way I can describe it. Also, like, regarding mania in the sense of you can be happy when you're manic, or you can be more agitated, irritable, lots of nervous energy. I find my brain physically feels different. Like, I've always felt as if there's like hands and they're like gripping, or vines even, like kind of gripping and like constricting the brain, so that like you always feel uncomfortable all the time.
Like it's physical.
Yeah, there's like a physical, I can feel when my mood is elevated, not just based on my behaviors or energy levels, but like my brain actually feels different.
Like colors are brighter.
Colors are brighter, it's great.
Everything's awesome.
It's almost, sometimes it's kind of like doing LSD without having to do LSD.
Yeah.
Because you start like seeing things.
Like what kind of things? Like you said you hallucinated, but you never described what you saw.
Well, sometimes I see people standing there, like out of the corner of my eye.
They want you to do math?
No. But the one hallucination I had in the summer is I went downstairs to the basement where there was garbage, and I went to put some garbage in, and there were just thousands of maggots, like everywhere. Like all over the bag, everywhere, on my hand. But so anyways, I didn't want to deal with that at the time because that was at like 7:30 in the morning. So I was like, well, I'm going to take Cooper to school and then deal with this. So I ran back upstairs.
I'm going to put my kid in the car while I'm hallucinating and go to school.
Well, I didn't know. I thought there were maggots there.
Oh, so you don't know it's a hallucination.
I'm not finished my
story. Sorry.
So there's maggots. I come back downstairs a couple hours later. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got to deal with this shit garbage in the basement. Not any maggots. Not a single one. I looked all over. I looked in the bag. I looked around the bag. Everything I had seen, not true.
Right. And you told your brother about that.
Yeah.
But he didn't say anything.
No.
Yeah. Like.
So that's alarming.
Yeah.